Good morning people, happy Monday, hope you had a lovely weekend. So this is the first of the weekly reviews for the Bob Graham Round Training and Bob Graham Round Challenge. So this is going to be the new Monday video. I'm actually on a walk, so walking is something that I never used to enjoy at all. General vouch for me on that one, but it's going to be a big part of my training. It's something I'm incorporating into my weekly training, getting out for some walks, getting used to being on my feet. Only short walks to start off with, getting conditioned to be in things like walking boots and stuff, because I got blisters last week. Blisters were one thing I got on my run as well. Did 25k at the weekend. But just to give you a quick review of the week itself, so first week of recording activity, obviously I've been training for a while now, but just over 50 miles in total, ran and walked, so a good time on the feet. It's not too bad. If I can average between kind of 50 and 60 miles over the course of the challenge, that wouldn't be too bad, but the idea would be to get up to a little bit longer, of course. So 25k on the Sunday, which is good. Major lessons. Lesson number one, Lewis, never forget your Vaseline. Chafage is going to be a big part of the challenge for me personally, so get your Vaseline on. Struggle with that. Blistered up on my toes, which again need new trainers. I knew that already, but I've got to think about socks and footwear. Ordered some new trainers, which is great, so I've got them on their way. Gone for some Innovate rock lights for the first time. I'm going to give them a try, and also ordered a new bag. That was Nigel's recommendation, so going to give that a go. I did carry my water pack yesterday just to get used to doing that, something as a track runner you're not really used to, and it does change particularly your arm swing a little bit, so your back's a little bit tight. I did do that on the build up to the marathon, so it's something that I am used to. Other things, other key takeaways for the week, Nige actually went and did the Kinder Dozen, which we're doing on Easter Sunday, Nige and I, and he found that particularly tough. He said that was a little bit tougher than he thought it was going to be. He was actually out for 7 hours, so he's had a warm up for that. He did a bit of recceing for our challenge on Easter Sunday, so that's going to be a bit of a tasty challenge in a couple of weeks time. Matt's building up nicely. Matt and I meet up when the restrictions lift, and we're going for a run just before we go out for the Kinder Dozen, so that'll be quite nice. And then what else from the week? Found some good training spots. Found Bradgate. Well, I know of Bradgate Park, but we actually went walking there on Saturday. So the idea behind Saturday was I'd do my session. So I was doing a bit of coaching on the hills, and I thought I'd do a little bit of a session on the hills whilst I was doing that. But follow that up with a little bit of a walk. So go home, get some fuel, get some food, and then go out straight on the feet. So long day out, walk in the hills of Bradgate, and actually it's going to be a perfect training venue because I'm running to Bradgate Park, and you can get like a bit of a hill circuit in there, and there's some rocky climbs you can get in, which is going to be vital for the training. So I don't always have to drive out to the Peak District, which was something that I thought that I may have to do, and something Matt and I, because Matt's over in Nottingham at the minute, so you can get across and do some of the running when we can hook up when restrictions are lifted. So yeah, that's week one, really. That's the review. Exciting times. You know, it seems a long way off to August, but I suppose one of the big things of this week, and a gentle reminder, is the weather has definitely changed. It's starting to pick up, get a little bit warmer, and it was certainly warm on the run yesterday, and that's something that we will definitely have to consider on the challenge if it's hot in August. Now, we could get any conditions in the UK around August time, so we've got to be mindful of that. So things like clothing, how you're going to hydrate, what sort of electrolytes maybe you'll take. People talking about Nige does flat coke and things for sugars, so just loads of little things, loads of little thinking that you've got to take into consideration. And it's better to start now, so I don't mind running in like varied conditions. You certainly get that in the UK, which is all good. So that's week one. Be back next Monday with week two. Keep you posted. I'm going to also put this up onto YouTube, hopefully maybe help some people. I don't know, maybe you can help us as well. I had a lot of comments last week, a lot of people telling us they've attempted the Bob Graham Round before and they're going to do some recceing this summer. So if you are doing that, keep in touch. We will keep in touch with you as we build up. But that is week one review ticked off, so I'll see you again next week.